Have you ever done butt stuff? I tried actually 2 years ago and I got pink eye, so never again.
Pink eye? There are X's for a reason, goddammit! Well, hello there, another blindfolded date. I feel like I'm helping to make the world a better place by proactively helping somewhat unexperienced young men to do the most obvious mistakes that ruin their experience on a date, consequentially resulting in frustration and lonely nights in own company, if you know what I mean. Let's see what they got for us.
Hi. Sorry, this is super random. I'm on a date with Austin right now.
Tell me about the sex. Tell me about the sex.
I mean, it was just...
Is this what?
I'm Cheyenne. I'm 23 years old.
I'm Austin. I'm 24. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Big hands.
I know, I do.
What a doozy.
Am I attractive? You can only use your sense of touch to decide. You're missing the best part.
Where's your face?
Right here. Right in front of you.
What did you mean by I'm missing the best part?
In the middle of my chest.
Okay.
This is approval-seeking behavior. Obviously, he lifts. He wanted her to check him out, making him insecure or signaling his insecurity to her because he's trying to prove himself for her, thinking that because he lifts, because he has some extra slabs of muscle on his frame, he'll be more attractive. But she knows. She registers those signals. Even if women don't think about these subtle cues consciously, they feel them subconsciously. Women are more keen decoding the subtle social codes. That's why they are much better in socializing than men.
You seem built.
What do you think I look like?
Also, everything that I say is generalization. Of course, there are instances where you can go against the stream and become better at things that are not typical within your own group of people.
I feel like you're like white. What do you think I am?
Caucasian. You have a cheerleader voice.
Okay.
I feel like you're tall.
I am.
Shit.
I'm 5'10".
Because he mentioned that her hands are big. Naturally, he assumes that she's very tall.
Well,
How tall are you?
I'm actually 5'10".
Actually.
Actually. I just went to the doctor's in the end of September.
You see what I said about women having the knack to decode these subtle cues?
Actually.
Small things that we project without even thinking. So when he said actually, he directly implies that he might not be genuine in other circumstances, which of course affects him negatively in this particular setup where honesty is highly valuable, especially from the get-go.
For some stuff, so yeah, I'm 5'10".
Okay. In all honesty, do you think the size of a man's penis matters?
Being that I'm heterosexual, I guess it depends on the girl. I'd say yes and no. I mean, if you think about your pinky's like, what, 2 inches? And you can go work with that.
You can work with what you got and everything, but like at the end of the day, like if you're gonna be in a long-term relationship, I feel like you need to be like completely satisfied.
I agree with her. This thing that the size of the penis doesn't matter to a woman is kind of a myth. It's going around so that it smoothes out the hurt ego of those who don't possess a sizable junk. But it's not about being 9-10 inches, which is 25 centimeters or something like that. It's about being somewhat average. At least. I don't remember the average number, but I mean, you cannot expect something more than is average. And on the other end, if you have a toothpick for a man tool, then you are at a disadvantage. Sorry to say that, but it's true. But of course, your ability to woo women and make them to become mesmerized by you doesn't depend on your junk size. You can always compensate by developing those parts of your life that you have under control. That's the only thing that there is to do for you. And let's get it straight, you are not doing that to please someone else. You are doing it to improve your life, and everything else comes as a bonus.
Oh man, cheers to our short term. Have you ever done butt stuff?
I tried it, maybe.
I tried actually 2 years ago and I got pink eye, so never again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, pink eye would definitely ruin that experience for sure.
Pink eye? What? I mean, from sniffing her butt or something like I don't get it. Someone explained to me in the commentary section. Regarding the butt stuff, I think there are much more men wanting to try out this stuff. That being said, women have to have right kind of men in order to be willing, in order to be inspired to try out some backdoor action. Because for women, sex is much more mental than physical. I mean, for us, drop your panties down, I'm good to go. But for women, there has to be a lot of mental stimulation. That's why women value foreplay.
I dare to let me talk to your last ex on the phone. I get to ask about your virtues and your failures as a lover.
Okay.
Oh my god, we get to do this?
Hello?
Hi. Sorry, this is super random. My name's Cheyenne. I'm on a date with Austin right now.
Tell me about the sex. Tell me about the sex.
I mean, it was just.
It was just what? It was just what?
It wasn't bad.
But it wasn't good?
Oh my god. Fucking setup. Why would they allow her to call his ex? This is unfair. I mean, what the hell is she supposed to say when they are exes? They are exes for a reason, goddammit. Jesus Christ. I mean.
No, it wasn't good.
Who called me in January this year?
Shut up.
Alright, that's enough. That's enough.
Alright.
Hang up on her.
That's
You see, I mean, there's bad blood between them still to this day. So calling her was never a good plan. For him at least. But she got some information, intel, that's good for her, right?
What would your reaction be if someone hit on me during our date?
I think it'd be kind of hot.
Same. Same. That means I'm attractive, I guess. I mean, it means that I'm doing something right. Uh-oh. That sounds spicy.
If someone hits on your date, you should be very cool and calm. Whatever happens, happens. You cannot control other people. That should be your attitude in any situation. And of course, they find it arousing because they don't want to have something that nobody else wants.
Will you make out with me for 1 minute?
Gladly.
Do I have a say in this stuff?
You absolutely have.
Never mind.
I can't. I'm gonna take a shot.
What a doozy, man, that's a rejection. But I don't blame her, she hasn't seen him in person. I wouldn't do that. They're blindfolded, for f***'s sake.
What makes for a good relationship?
Trusting somebody, just honesty, communication.
Honesty.
You know, like
For sure.
true or false, relationships require 100% honesty.
I'm gonna take a shot for that one.
Oh. Why?
That's a bad move for him. He refused to answer something that is paramount in a relationship, at least for a lady, before getting into a relationship. Because he's not trying to become her boyfriend. His first objective is to get in bed with her. Then the relationship part comes after. But by this attitude, he showcases that he is not genuine or honest, which is a big turnoff for her. I would instead say that it's one of the biggest components, but there has to be arousal, attraction between two people in order to be able to stay in a happy relationship where both people respect each other and want each other sexually. That's a key component. If you're not attracted to your partner, then you are in a sibling relationship, I'm sorry to say.
Give me 3 reasons why I shouldn't date you.
I'm scared of relationships. I don't
this
know, I'm pretty great otherwise.
Alright, that's enough.
She's hurt, she has a baggage she hasn't resolved yet, but she's on a cusp to enter a new relationship, but she puts it out there that she's not into relationship from the get-go because she's still very vulnerable, but her mind tells her that she has to be in a relationship and she is old enough to screw around and party to no end. I guess she's probably over 25 years old. That's a reasonable assumption.
One reason.
What are 3 reasons why I should not date you?
Alright, first most important one for me is if you're insecure. I like to think I'm pretty attractive, so I do get a lot of looks and attention when I go out. But I go home to the same girl every night and I don't cheat, so...
Wait, but was this the reason why I shouldn't date you? You just compliment yourself multiple times.
No. If you have insecurities, I think you shouldn't date me. That's the first
This is
one.
coming back to me. Why
No,
should I date you?
it is. You don't understand.
Next question.
Wait.
He seems to be very dodgy and he appears to be disingenuous, which retracts from his game. It was a very specific question and he refused to answer it. He might seem to think that he answered it, but that's not the case, which lowers her trust in him.
Before we take our blindfolds off, would you go out with me on a second date?
It had to be next year because this year's been pretty crazy for me. Shane, would you go on another date?
I don't know. You're interesting. So
I
I'm
think I
curious
have a
as
pretty
to-
interesting life, so.
They both seem to have a lot of insecurities. He seems to be very sketchy, has issues with honesty, which would turn her off from him, but she seems to be very interested and curious about his personality, which is odd to me because she clearly caught those dishonest cues. On the other hand, maybe she's not that self-aware as I think. Nevertheless, they seem to enjoy each other's company. Let's see.
Yeah, I totally feel you on that.
It's now time to take off blindfold.
Wait, I'm pretty red. Hold on.
1, 2.
I feel like my mascara is like everywhere.
Yeah, you look like a raccoon, probably.
Oh, hello.
You are tall.
I am, in fact.
Wait, you're not Caucasian.
I'm not. I'm half. I'm white and black.
Well, I'm half black too, so it's okay.
Are you?
I just tell people that because I'm tall.
The way the Americans are portrayed in media and social media seems obsessed with race, which I don't think is the case with the average person. What purpose does the skin color serve when it has nothing to do with humanity and human experience that we have in this life? I mean, this obsession seems just very unhealthy. I think media knows it and plays into the hands of drama-seeking people to get clicks, to get views, to get money. This obsession won't go away as long as it's on the agenda all the time. I like you, you like me, we seem to have fun together. Let's play.
Kate, you're tall, but I'm
For an
taller.
Asian. I'm Cambodian.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, but they're basically the black people of Asia, so that's why I say that.
Okay, yeah.
Will you make out with me now that the blindfolds are off?
I will still take a shot.
Gladly. she's a second date type of girl, that's why.
What a rejection.
Cheers to
There's no such thing being a second date type of girl. If she would be on a date with Drake or Leonardo DiCaprio, she wouldn't react in the same manner. Being an average girl, it's all about perception and the kind of attraction that you have. And the attraction can pretty much be determined by the status. Pre-selection, that is.
not making out.
Does he seem 5'10" to you?
Seem what?
No,
Seem what?
I've seen 5'10", because I see myself in the mirror every day.
I'm definitely
Anyway, the video was fun, a lot of nuances to their characters. I think it was illuminating to see them to project their own insecurities in a way that could be very subtle for an average person, but here we are, we're trying to master our minds, we know this stuff, we're learning, we're growing. Tell me what you think about their chemistry in the commentary section. Also, don't forget to watch more of these videos. They're fun, they're entertaining, and they're knowledge packed.
But for now, Daddy out.